Well, hello and welcome to the channel, to yet another miniature showcase video. This is a combination of an unboxing and a showcase for the miniatures for Monster Hunter World, the board game. And tonight we're going to show you all the miniatures that come with all the boxes for the all-in set for the game. This has just arrived the other day during the week, and I couldn't be happier. And I have to tell you, this is my guilty pleasure, because after February, we're in the middle of March almost, as of the date of the recording of this video. In February, I promised myself I wouldn't buy yet another game until I've played at least some of the games from my shelf of shame. Yeah, I know. You keep telling yourself these things, that I will not buy another game. So I bought several games and additions to my collection last month, and I said, well, that's more than enough. And lo and behold, this popped in the other day. I decided to go for it from the seller on one of the forums, and I just didn't think twice. We negotiated the price, and here it is. Monster Hunter World, the board game all-in set. So what I want to do today is just a short overview of the miniatures. If you're familiar with SFG Steamforged games, they released many games based on the computer games IP, like Dark Souls, Devil May Cry, Resident Evil, and Monster Hunter World, among others. And I have to tell you that I'm becoming a huge fan. After the Dark Souls, which I have a full collection of, I have Devil May Cry. Unfortunately, I parted ways with Bartsang. I just couldn't get through the mechanics of it. I wanted to like that game so much, but for some strange reason I couldn't force myself to play it. So I just decided to let it go. But this one I missed the Kickstarter campaign for, which I thought was a shame. And thankfully, as soon as it arrived, I just bought it off one of the guys on the forums, and here it is. I couldn't be happier. So as I said, if you're familiar with SFG games, you know what to expect. Good quality, very nice quality of the miniatures. It's not up to, of course, Warhammer standard, but still, I'll zoom in just a moment. What you also can expect is a lot of cards. This is just one of the decks from the Kushala Daora expansion. This deck is just for hair. They all come with nicely detailed manuals, rules, ancient forest quest books, the boards, and all the components are really nice, and I enjoy their attention to detail. And I haven't seen a game from SFG that has been released poorly so far. I haven't seen all of them, obviously, but this one is definitely one of the better releases I've seen from any company. Anyways, let's kick things off with one of the core sets. It comes with two core sets. One is called the Ancient Forest, so this is the one we're looking at, and the other one is called the Wild Spire Waste, which we'll see in just a moment. So these four hunters, they come with the original box. So we have a twin blade right there in the corner, the guy with a massive sword, fantastic miniature, the longbow, and an assassin maybe. Oh no, it's the sword and board, of course. It's like a tank. The guys on the middle shelf and on the bottom one, they come from the what's it called, Hunter's Arsenal expansion, which adds additional hunters with more unique weapons, like a spear or something. This one looks like a crossbow. I don't know what that is. This is like a bayonet, really. I don't know. A hammer or a mace, a club or something. Yet another spear here. Okay, and this guy comes with, what is it? Like a mace, a club potentially. So these are the hunters. Now let's look at one of the monsters right there. And I have to apologize because I'm not familiar with the lore of the IP. So if I butcher the names of the monsters, then, you know, just bear with me. But what I want to show you is the absolute fantastic detail on these miniatures. They have these arcs, same as with the Dark Souls. And by the way, I'm playing the campaign against big bad wolf right there. Anyways, that's the topic for another video. So here we are, yet another monster. Nice details. Is it like hair or something? I don't know. But they will look fantastic when painted. Oh my word, I just can't wait. With all the scales, the lizard scales here and there. Wow, this is going to be fantastic. This is the big guy, the one from the cover. Okay. So here he is. Look at the size of him. Right. Nice details again. These wings come off, so they may just fall off any minute. Any minute now, but you know, I just want to show you how massive and nicely detailed he is. If you know, create some nice base for his miniature, then these will look absolutely stunning on a board when painted. Oh, and by the way, the boards, they look absolutely fantastic. So as soon as I'm ready to play, we will be showcasing some of the playthroughs, definitely. This guy here in the back from the core set as well. Look at him, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Kushala Daora. This is the biggest miniature I've seen for a board game, at least in my collection, and it's quite sturdy and heavy. Let me show you how massive this dragon is. I have to zoom out to show you its full scale compared to these hunters. And these hunters come from one of the expansions. This expansion is called the Kuluya Ku. That's the name of the main monster. She's right over there, and she came broken, so she's just leaning against this big bad boy over there. But anyway, we'll come to her shortly. These are the guys that come in the box with her. So additional hunters and some minions maybe, or companions, I don't know, something or other. But let's look at her, at the beauty of this miniature. Right, look at the size of her, the wings, how they spread. And the funny thing is that she comes in this box in one piece, so nothing has to be glued in. Everything is there, nicely detailed. The biggest dragon in my collection, definitely. I think it's the same size as the dragon in KDM, maybe even bigger. I don't know. We'll see about that. We haven't had our dragon from KDM assembled yet, so it's still somewhere in the works. Now let's move on to the second core set, which is called the Wildspire Waste, and this is the set. We have the 4 heroes, well, the hunters. Now this looks like a massive toothbrush, doesn't it? I wonder what this weapon is. We'll find out soon enough. Then we have the guy with the spear in the back right there. Another hero with a board and sword over here. Nice board and sword, and an archer, crossbowman, something like that. The monsters that come with the core set. Yeah. A hybrid between a bird and a dinosaur, whatever. This one, it looks absolutely fantastic with its smashed head. Don't know what the proper name for this creature is. Bird-like dinosaur thing right there in the back with its tongue sticking up. And the big boss from the expansion, from the core set right there. Don't know what his name is though, so you have to bear with me. If you know all the names, then please pop them in the comment section below, and as soon as we start playing, I'm sure I'll learn the names of the monsters. Yeah, that's one of the monsters from the expansions that came broken. We'll fix her up with some glue later on. Moving on, we have yet another expansion here, Teostra. Another, this one looks like a combination of a lion a bird and a dragon of some sort. Yeah, let me show you from the top. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, and the very last one, called the, what's it called? Nergigante. Yeah, I hope he doesn't fall into pieces because his wings come off. They do not come glued, so let me move him here. He's slightly smaller than the biggest dragon, but still massive. An absolutely beautiful miniature. Awesome details, scales, claws, and his, you know, nails here and there. Look at that. Look at the beauty of this miniature. Nice details on the wings as well. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful miniature. Hello there, matey. So Nergigante with his massive horns. Wow, can't wait to play against these monsters and really hunt them and harvest the resources that you can collect after killing them to craft some absolutely fantastic weapons and armors and things like that. I'm thrilled to go through the campaigns, and as I've said, there's quite a lot of them, different play styles, different ways you can hunt these monsters and improve your heroes and build your arsenal. Can't really wait to learn the game and start playing. I have a feeling this will be one of my most played games in 2023. Yeah, among probably Dark Souls and Devil May Cry. I have a feeling they'll have two companies being the most played and favorite in 2023. One being the Games Workshop, of course, with Warhammer Quest series, Space Hulk, of course, and then Dark Souls with Monster Hunter World. The third one will probably be Dungeons and Dragons, because I'm playing yet another campaign. I started one recently, and maybe I'll put a few videos on the channel if you guys want to see that. But I just really can't wait to kick things off with this. But look at that. Wow. Beautiful stuff. I will not be showcasing all the cards and tiles and tokens because yeah, they all are really nicely done. Nice details. Enjoy how they translated the IP from the computer video games into the board game. So you'll see me showcasing these when I actually start playing. But today I want to focus on the miniatures. Look at him. Look at this guy. Beautiful stuff. Let's zoom in right there. Turn around, matey. Just show yourself. Okay. Oh, and let me show you the Ostra again. Here, there you go. Just like that. So, a final flyover with a zoom out. Look at the amount of plastic right there. And I have to tell you, these miniatures are really heavy, sturdy, and they will, you know, last you for ages. And if you give them to a painter who knows what he's doing, or you are actually skilled enough to give these miniatures justice, then by all means do that, because oof, with a lick of paint they will look absolutely monstrous, devastating and beautiful on the board. Okay, hang on, move on. Let me show you the massive dragon herself right there. And I think that will be a wrap up for today. So here we are, Monster Hunter World, one of the games from my wish list for 2023 and one of my guilty pleasures. One of the games I said I wouldn't buy, but well, here it is. You know how it works. The more you say I will not buy another game, the more games you buy. Yeah, I know. So there we are. hopefully I'll see you soon on the channel playing the game actually with one of these hunters against the monsters from either of the core set. So as I said, we have two, both the Ancient Forest and Wildspire Waste. We'll pick one and we'll just kick things off with that. So until then, I hope you enjoyed this little flyover showcase of minis for Monster Hunter World, the board game, and I'll see you in the next one shortly. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.